I've got work ahead of me. I'm not going to bore you while I do each and every one of them. Cheers. There's whiskey in there. Don't tell anybody. I've got 2 of these. So I've got my work cut out for me. Well, first things first. If you're going to bathe a newborn baby, you don't put a newborn baby in hot or cold water. 25.5, 30 Celsius, 30.1 or 31, and 28.2. All right. So they're slightly warmer. Let's see if I can get that in without damaging too much. Slightly warmer, bigger hole, than air temperature. No, I don't want to cut you. I don't want to cut myself either. It was advertised as being in a whiskey flask. Well, I'm very, very glad I don't have to put it into a bucket, wrap it up in a tea towel, and hit it with a hammer. Because what I want to do, cut the end out of this, and slide them into their bath water. Now, these are like newborn babies. That's a Dendrobium speciosum, Herberton crossed with a national white. Quite a nice one. It'll take a while to flower. These are speciosums, much more advanced. These are going to take a while. And that way, no damage, and then I just gently tease them apart, washing the agar off. Then they go into the next rinse, spread them out on paper according to size. Then I have my squat pots, and I'm going to be using these little sphagnum moss chips and coir peat in the bottom. So it will work. This is, well, I did 5 last year, 5 flasks, and there's 1 flask of speciosum crosses back there. There's a cattleya over there, and the cymbidium's over there. They're doing all right. So I'm fairly confident that of these 2 flasks, I'll have a reasonably, I won't say fair, a reasonably high percentage success rate. Anyway, baby bath, they're starting to float loose. See, this is what I want. Then I go into the next rinse, because I want to try and get all that agar off, because that's where the mold will start to develop if it's not washed off. There's a little bit of bleach in there, just common household bleach. Here's another couple. Ready for the next rinse. There's another one, number 2. And you just gently tease them apart so I don't have to do any tugging and pulling. and I don't break very many of the roots off. I won't say I don't break any off, but not very many. Now what's this little one? Oh, this little gem is going to go into a compote, communal pot. And this styrofoam box over here will be the compote. When they're all in their styrofoam boxes, I spread Glad wrap across the top and hold it in place with pins. See? That's what you want to try and get rid of. The last of the agar jelly. Little bit by little bit. Then I'll change the water for the next flask. So it's going to be a while. I've got a couple hours of work ahead of me. You see, this is what you want to try and wash off so they start to come loose. Little bit by little bit. Little bit by little bit. Okay. That's it. Deflasking Wayne's Weird World. See you next time.